Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound now, Cole Irvin.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Ready to go now. Here's the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. Here comes a pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And a big factor for them in recent games, Derek Jeter.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
In the air out towards right center. Cowser under this one. Snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 10 on the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two outs, nobody on. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add on. It's 2-0. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how can you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now here is Reggie Jackson. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do. He's been swinging it really well lately. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Reggie chugging around third. 1 run across, and that's a 2-out double. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Singing the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
Over 5,000 strikeouts, and I think it's in the head of his opponents. It's almost like guys expect to strike out. Can't wait to watch his electric stuff in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Adam Frazier. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1 now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Garrett right there to make the grab. 1 away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Colton Cowser.
Yeah, Boog, and he's got a favorable matchup today facing that righty on the hill. He's batting over .350 against right-handed pitching this season. Just knocking the ball all over the yard, it seems. I'm thinking he's an impact player in this one for sure.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Popped up. Garrett moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Ground ball right side. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Irvin back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate,
keep on getting the knocks. Just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. In there safely.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Don Mattingly will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. That's back. Hits the fence. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 5-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cole Irvin won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. Dean Kremer comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here is Babe Ruth. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. A towering home run. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next for New York, Reggie Jackson. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now Derek Jeter swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap,
But just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over. But that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 9-0. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 11-0. I mean, what else can you say at this point, Chris? This hitting streak just continues to amaze us as it's well into the 50s.
It just feels like there's no end in sight, and I think we all hope that's true. Every game, it seems he finds a way to make us say, wow. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Keegan Aiken.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a double. And a run scored. In there, and it's 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0. And up next for New York, Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. 1 for 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. He's already homered in this game. Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Babe Ruth now at the plate. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. That's his third home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 16-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Coming out for the Orioles, Ryan Baker.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now Reggie Jackson. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they tack one on the board. It's 17-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping in, Derek Jeter.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So a man aboard. And next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. Fouled off to the right. And the 0-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher,
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leader.
Knocks it down. In comes the run from third to add on. And the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's a speed threat, Shohei Ohtani. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A 2-run shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 20-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
On the mound now, Joey Crable.
And something to be aware of. The long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall.
All over that one right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man at first, and up next for New York, Don Mattingly. This one smashed down the right field line, and it goes just foul.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Ripped on a line. That one hops against the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. Just a single short of the cycle. Hot shot to third. That ends the frame. But not before they erupt for a huge inning here. Now to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Orioles, the first baseman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The pitch. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And down on strikes he goes. One gone here.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts. So digging in, Ramon Urias. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now here is Babe Ruth. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And the pitch. Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. That's a laser base hit. Ruth around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So, man aboard. And now, Derek Jeter. Drilled to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 23-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He sends it out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 24-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
New pitcher on now. Cionel Perez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Next to hit, Jorge Posada. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cowser puts the squeeze on that one, and that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Baltimore, here's the rookie right fielder, Alec Burleson.
The right fielder, Alec.
Ryan back to work. Ryan, a 6'2" righty, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Off the mark there, and 1-1.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. First pitch just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And that is that. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Waste no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at first, number 50, stepping in now for the Yankees. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. His 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 26-0. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. That one's in there, 0-1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow. And that's a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Absolutely hammered that. Baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So man aboard, Ken Griffey Jr. In the air out to center. Cowser in position. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a base hit into right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. In comes the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One out, runner at second. And next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Posada around third. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. And first offering is fouled off. Yoan dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time, and they get it out of the play.
Number 50.
Here's some real power at the plate. Number 50. That gets down, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Felix Bautista takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have...
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
And now the 0-1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And up next for New York, Derek Jeter.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That one ripped. Gone.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now Ken Griffey Jr. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Cowser going back some more. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman.
The pitch.
Adam Frazier.
And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the run, sends it over to first. Frazier retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. He popped out his first time. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 50.
Number 50 will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they turn things over to the righty, Michael Gibbons. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Michael Gibbons.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jorge Posada. And a pitch. And that one hammered. Gone into the flag cord.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball,
gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So up next, Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit into right. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now, number 50. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. That's in there. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And the batter now, Reggie Jackson. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's going to be Derek Jeter. That one ripped. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. He's in there. And they extend their lead.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Jeter stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they extend their lead. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lou Gehrig now at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 23,
John Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. But it's a huge inning for him as they score 10 times. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan.
And a pitch.
Mountcastle.
0-1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here's a high chopper. Mattingly tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Urias swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Darwinzon Hernandez gets the ball now. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And here it comes. Center field. Cowser makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's a big power threat. Babe Ruth trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 12, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. This one in the air, center field. Cowser under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Bottom of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Alec Burleson.
The right fielder, Alec.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Burleson, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. It's softly on the ground, left side. Throw to first, great stretch, and they got it.
Well, he certainly didn't look comfortable or fluid on that play, and later in this ball game, this could come back to bite him if a ball is hit to him and he's playing that same position.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Just a weak fly ball this time. And it's caught for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Terrin Vavra. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Vavra goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there, and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. That one ripped. That's back there. And gone.
That's an impressive swing of the bat. To go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got...
That's hard hit on the line. And out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
The third baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. In the air, left field, Favre. Long run on his horse. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up to third, now 2 away.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
And now here is Don Mattingly. Line drive. And it's into the gap. Runner from third comes across, and the lead continues to grow. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And next for New York, number 50. That smash towards center. Cowser makes the play, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. 7th inning stretch time. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Ryan back to work. Swing and a slow roller. And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Bounce to the right. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 50.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 50, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The 1-1. And he takes a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
The Orioles hitless so far in the game. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And he deals. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Now it's going to be Reggie Jackson. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So digging in, Derek Jeter. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second, he wants to cycle. Throw cut off to third, and he's out.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
And up next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
And that's just foul. And strike two.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and they're number one.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Ryan still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Still rolling to start the 8th, just 5 more outs to get.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Going to count 1 and 2.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
The pitch. Just missed. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. He goes down looking. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Urias swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. And a foul ball. Strike two.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. That's the third out. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Here comes a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
2 outs, base is empty. Don Mattingly, the next to hit. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Next to hit, number 50. They get the force, and that is that. Nolan Ryan heading back out for the bottom of the 9th, and now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Ryan back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike one. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Foul ball still 0-2.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ohtani makes the grab, one down, and now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Cowser now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
So it's their last chance in this one. And into the box for Baltimore, Terrin Vavra. And this is it. 1 out away from perfection. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.
you.